That's good. I can taste the charcoal. That sauce is really good. What's up, it's Luis from America's Best Restaurants, and we travel the country coast to coast to find the places where you need to eat at on a weekly basis. And this week we are in Terre Haute, Indiana, and we're at a restaurant called Uncle JRS BBQ. We're gonna get to talk to Rodney, who's one of the owners. We're gonna get to see some of their amazing items like their rib tips, plus a couple of other things. And look, I know you're hungry because you're watching this, so why don't you come with me? Let's go check it out. All right, everybody, so now we are inside Uncle JRS BBQ. We're here with Rodney, who's the man. So Rodney, thank you first of all for having us. Really, really appreciate it. You're welcome. And I gotta tell you right away, when we walked in, everybody's here. It's crazy. I didn't know what to expect. I never know what to expect when I walk into the restaurant. I open the doors and see a people, and I'm like, okay. All right, everybody's here, so this is good. It's a good thing. So, Rodney, I gotta ask you, can you tell me the story of how you got into the restaurant industry?
Well, about a year and a half ago, I just started doing some barbecue catering.
Okay.
Well, I can go back to the beginning, how it started is,
Yes.
I used to sell food to raise money for my travel basketball team, my little kids. And, you know, when the season was over, a lot of the parents, a lot of my customers started asking me to continue doing it.
Okay.
You know, they love the food, to continue doing it. So about a year and a half ago, I started my own catering business.
Okay.
And it started really, really doing well. And my son's brother-in-law had this building. And he gave me an offer to go in the barbecue business, and that's how this got started.
Very, very interesting. And I know you and I were talking off camera, and you told me, man, you know, I basically quit my job to do this full time.
Absolutely.
So I commend you for that. That's great, man. Like, you just jumped in with both feet, so that's awesome. Like I said, I was very impressed when I walked in and everybody's here. So that's great.
Thank you.
That's really, really great. Now, where did you learn how to do barbecue? Because you told me about this off camera.
Yeah, I learned how to cook barbecue from my big brother, Larry Hines.
Okay.
He used to grill all the time, and I was probably 21, 22.
Okay.
And he showed me a few things, how to mash to the grill. And so what I done was I just kept doing it, you know, adding some things, taking away some things. You know, he was old school, I'm new school.
Okay.
So, and I just kept doing it, and it just started working.
Okay. And your main thing, you're like the grill guy, right? You're the grill master.
I'm the grill guy.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay. Now, we were talking about the grill, and we were talking about wood or charcoal and all this.
Right.
Which one do you choose? They're like, what is your main item of choice?
It's charcoal, absolutely.
Why charcoal?
Charcoal has so much better flavor.
Okay.
So much more flavor than wood.
Okay.
Wood is okay, but for certain cuts of meat, you want to use charcoal because it brings out the flavor in the meat.
Okay. Okay. Very, very cool. Now, we have some great food items here. We've been getting a lot of people telling, oh, you gotta get this, you gotta get this, you gotta get this. But we have three things here. Let's start with this one. What do we have here?
This is the pork rib tips.
Pork rib tips. Okay. So tell me about this. That's good. I can taste the charcoal. That sauce is really good.
Thank you.
That's good. And then we got some cornbread here. Your son told me you gotta get the cornbread. Literally, he told me that. So you gotta make sure you get the cornbread. Let's see. That's good. That's really good. Wow. Now this right here, what do we got?
This is the corn pudding. This is our.
Okay, I've never seen corn pudding before. Tell me about corn pudding.
Corn pudding is our #1 seller. It's a dish that my wife makes. It's got this vanilla flavor and the corn and it's just sweet. It's got like a little.
To me, there's like a little caramel in there somewhere.
Oh yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah, that's definitely our #1 seller.
I've never heard of this.
Yep.
This is really good. Ronnie, what are you doing to me right now, man? Oh my God. I'm so good. Wow. I've never had anything like this. It's really, really good. And then finally, what do we have here?
This is our beef brisket.
Beef brisket. Talk to me about the brisket. Are you like, what is your favorite thing to make on the grill?
My ribs.
Ribs?
Rib tips. The brisket is what you have to smoke.
Okay.
So I have 2 items that I actually smoke, and that's my brisket and my pulled pork. Okay. Everything else I grill, and it is a difference. It is a difference.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it is a difference.
Absolutely. That's really good.
Yeah, that's
really good. I'm blown away with this one though, big time, because I never had it before.
Yeah, that's our #1 seller, and this is our #1 seller in Vietnam.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, this is mostly considered like a dessert.
You can use it as a dessert, but a lot of people order it with their meal.
Okay.
You know, this is a recipe that my wife.
Like a side item.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, my wife. This is my wife's specialty.
Okay.
Yeah, she's
very, very cool.
She's a really good cook too, but this is her specialty.
Now let me ask you this: what is one item that's kind of like a gem in the rough in the menu that when somebody finds it, that's like their go-to?
That one.
This one right here.
That right there.
This one right. So, do people actually know what this is? Because if you had told me about corn pudding, I'm like, I don't even know what that is. I don't know what that means.
A lot of people have come here, like my friends have come here to eat.
Yeah.
And I'll be at home and they'll call me and they'll say, ask me, what's corn pudding? I say it's on your menu. I'll just tell them, try it.
Okay.
Just try it.
Okay.
And they'll call me back and say, oh my gosh, that corn pudding was delicious. And it's just now, it's a southern thing because a lot of people here know what it is. But when I lived up north, I never heard of it.
No, I've never heard of it nor seen of it until today.
Yeah, never heard of it.
So this was a big time surprise for me because, like I said, I've never heard of it. Of course, I've had a million cornbreads, like cornbread,
right?
But corn pudding, I've never heard of it. I'm totally blown away. That's awesome. I can see why it's a good seller because, like you said, it can serve as a side item, or you guys like, I want a little kind of a different type of dessert. Mm-hmm. This is really good.
Yep,
really good. Wow. Well, look, everybody, if you're looking for more restaurant like Uncle JRS BBQ, if you like restaurant content, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit that bell notification so you know whenever we drop a new episode. So, Rodney, how can people find out more information about your restaurant?
Well, we have a Facebook page.
Okay.
We do a lot of word of mouth, but usually social media. We're all on social media.
Okay.
So
but the best thing is they gotta come here, right? What's the address?
The address here is 1429 South 25th Street.
Love it. Look, and if you are local, you need to come here on a weekly basis, if not multiple times a week. You like barbecue? Come here, okay? And if you're traveling, you want great barbecue, you gotta get this corn pudding. This thing is crazy. You gotta stop by Uncle JRS BBQ. And look, that's pretty much it for us. I'm gonna give you some more of this corn pudding. And we're gonna sign off. You can also find a full listing for Uncle JRS BBQ on americasbestrestaurants.com. That's it for us. See you guys on the next one.
Thank you.